putting a product out in the market will hardly make it a successful product alone. People need to know it exists and they need to know why they should buy it or what they need it for. Part of this is made by writing compelling copy in order to increase sales and conversions without necessarily raising costs by just using copywriting. So you might be actually spending the same budget while getting more results. So this video will cover what copywriting is, what it is not, what it is used for, how does good copy structure look like, and if you stay until the end, you'll also see how you can become a better or a great copywriter and some resources and books that you can check out. Hi, I'm Hugo from awaketech.com, and in this video I will tell you what copywriting is all about and give you some additional info on what great copy looks like and how to write it as well. So let's start with a common misconception. Copywriting is often confused with copywriting, especially by people who are not familiar with marketing or advertising. While copywriting with an R is related to copywriting laws, rights, claims, and sometimes even the monetization on social media platforms, copywriting with a W is a subtype of writing and sales communication. So what is copywriting? Well, copywriting is a written copy crafted or written to make people take action after reading it, resulting in a conversion. So you are essentially using words to persuade, influence, and engage the potential customer so that it may later on turn into a paying customer. The goal is usually to increase conversion rates when compared to regular copy. The action a visitor or reader might take after reading it might be a click, a sale, an opt-in where they submit some information such as the email, the phone number, etc., a sale, or they can even book a call or something else. Another important distinction is between copywriting and content writing. Copywriting is also different from content writing in the sense that it is solely focused on closing a potential customer through a more strategic approach, while content writing is more about writing to get more brand awareness, traffic, and engagement, but also educate visitors on a specific topic through different content formats, such as blog posts, YouTube, social media, or even other website pages, such as an about page. Copywriting is used for marketing and promo materials, such as sales pages, parts of websites, emails, videos or video sales letters, direct mail or email, and ad campaigns. Then why should you learn copywriting? By learning copywriting, you can help out your clients, but also get some benefits as an employer or service provider. Let's say we have a funnel, and then on that funnel there's a landing page and an offer, which can be a product or a service. The funnel is generating $50,000 per year with a 1% conversion rate. If you multiply the conversion rate by the number of visits, for every 100 visits, you get one person that buys, then for 1,000, you get 10 people that buy, and for 10,000 visits, you get 100 people that buy the product or buy into the offer. And then as a copywriter, you come in and you change and tweak the headline, the offer, the call to action, the page layout, and the image or illustration. And after some testing, you were able to improve the conversion rate from 1% to 2%. Now that same exact funnel is making $100,000 per year with a 2% conversion rate. For every 100 visits, 2 people buy. For every 1,000 visits, 20 people buy. And then for every 10,000 visits, 200 people buy. So as you can see, that's 2x or double what that same funnel was making without optimizing it or looking at the copy to further improve the conversion rates. So if you are a good copywriter, you can bring massive value to businesses. I couldn't put it better into words than this Dan Kennedy quote, which says that the most valuable ability in the world is the ability to generate new customers for businesses. And as a service provider, an agency, or a freelancer, your service fee or rate will become one of the highest in the market as you gain further experience, which means that you'll get a pretty good hourly rate, or that you can charge more when compared with other types of services that don't necessarily bring in sales or can measure effectively how much sales are being generated by using that service. Now let's jump into structure of a good copy. Generally speaking, good copy will follow an AIA structure, where A stands for attention, and it is when you capture the prospect's attention or keep the reader hooked with an headline so that it is interested enough to read further into the copy. I stands for interest, which means you need to maintain the prospect's interest, often with a promise of benefit that will get them to buy into the product. But benefits are not to be confused with features. A benefit is the reason why a prospect buys the product and the impact it will have over his life, while the features are just statements about the product or what's included inside it. So more often than not, if the copy is not yet written, you will need to look at the features and turn features into benefits, which means that you'll grab a feature and see how that feature may impact the user itself and what it can do for him. For example, saving time, making him more money, or things like that. The last A is for action, and at this stage you will ask or make the prospect take a specific action, often by using a call to action or a CTA, which usually is a button. CTAs often use the words call, visit, sign up, or buy now, and those are the most common words that you will see on calls to action or in the CTA buttons. Now, how can you improve your copywriting? You know by now that writing copy can increase conversion rates and therefore make more sales. To learn it effectively, the best option is not to just read tons of proven ads or copy, but to analyze copy by running your own advertising or ads and testing it. The task has become much easier with all the ad networks and ad formats available online that you can start doing it with 100 up to 1000 depending on the ad format and what your goal is for the ad campaign. For example, if you want to simply test out headlines or copy, you might just spend a little bit of money. If you want to actually make real money from your ad campaigns, then you might want to spend more money because you will need to test, and then after testing you'll need to scale your campaigns to actually make money if that's something that you would be interested in. Another way to test your copy, which can be more affordable, is to do some email marketing campaigns and sell some products via email. Sales and KPIs will allow you to see how your copy is performing, and you can split test your copy or other elements. Another thing that you can do if you do this to gain experience is that you can write your own case studies, for example stating that you changed this element or this element on a page or on an email and it improved your results by X percentage, and then you can use those case studies to, for example, get you a higher rate job, gig, or into a project, or even to use as a testimonial for getting clients to your agency. Here are a few copywriting books I highly recommend you take a look at if you have time to read them. I found a lot of the concepts taught in these books can be switched from a direct mail and paper perspective to modern advertising. Don't think that because they are old they are no longer applicable. So the first one is tested advertising methods, then you have scientific advertising, cash advertising, and the Adweek copywriting handbook. All of the books mentioned will be linked in the description as well, with also some useful copywriting tools. Jasper is one of the best copywriting AI tools that can create SEO focused content but also high converting copy for your ads, and this was also previously known as Jarvis AI. Another way to get an edge in advertising is to use ad spy tools such as Anstrax, where you can see the proven ads your competition is using and therefore take a look at copy that's converting right now before creating an ad campaign and spending money. Of course, with email you can also do that and it would be free. All you need to do is to subscribe some email lists and then you would receive emails that you can actually take ideas from. That's it for this video. Leave it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more marketing content, and make sure to check out the playlist, which will be at the top or on the description. Leave your questions in the comments and tell me if you have already read any of those books or what you thought about them. Thanks for watching and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Bye bye.